Mikko, NRF 24, Unified Commerce, what is it all about?
Yeah, it was definitely a big topic in New York. So it's about that it's more and more going to omnichannel. If you are looking at digitally native brands, they need to do business everywhere, and also our key partner Shopify is all about retail these days, and that there shouldn't be any friction, and it should be a unified experience. Tommy, what are your thoughts?
True, true. It's actually everywhere. It's the same topic. If unified commerce was a big topic in NRF, AI was one. AI was the second one. Naturally, I'm interested because we are heavily AI driven. But that was one groundbreaking insight that I found, that the use cases that the large customers actually had, they were really practical, I would say even tactical. It would be search engine optimization, but then when we're talking like target level, so like large companies, so it is actually a big cost saving and improvement on speed that you can develop. So the large language models definitely played a part, but it was much more practical than previous years. So that kind of hand waving was missed.
Fully agreed, and we had also noticed that during NRF, kind of many of our key partners in the ecosystem announced some AI functionalities such as Klaviyo and Yotpo and a few others. So almost all of the key ecosystem tools have certain AI functionalities built in. Tommy, what about personalization?
That was actually one of the interesting topics that also came with AI and master data management. So personalization was one thing that was a lot of discussed, but it was also seen one of the areas that can benefit most the customers. So if personalization actually creates customer value, it's definitely worthwhile. On the other hand, when we're talking about gathering data, personalizing your shopping experience, there are benefits that you actually get. You can offer more information on the product, actually enhance your shopping experience, even shown then as results like lowered return rates or higher repeat purchases. But then on the other scale, there's the trust. So when we're actually as human beings, we've been gathered data from. So the question that was also discussed quite oftenly, that gather only data that is needed, tell evidently or very transparently why you're gathering that data, and use it for the good of people. So if a good thumb rule would be that if you use it only for your benefit, most likely it isn't enhancing the customer value. So I think trust and personalization are ones that actually combined generate customer value.
Fully agreed.
But one thing, I was definitely following you around. We were several times stopping at Shopify stand. There was people flying around you. Shopify, winter edition now. What's new, what's big on Shopify right now?
Well, there is definitely lots happening, and during NRF we noticed that Shopify is heavily going in enterprise. So lots of enterprise releases, meetings with potential enterprise customers, and lots of enterprise level buzz. I love the way how they point out their key offering. So it's not only about POS, but they are talking about retail, and retail is big focus area for Shopify this year. Then B2B is another one that is very important for them, and the willingness to innovate and truly understand everything that the bigger customers are looking for. And then during winter editions, we learned that there are massive investments in key areas such as checkout. Themes are going to be updated in certain ways, and many other topics related to POS and others. We were super happy with all the releases and can't wait to implement those to the majority of our customer environments still later this year and probably also next year.
Yes, and I actually read through the winter editions as well. I think one of the really big changes, going from 100 variants to 2,000. Big change, like massive change. You're going to big scale enterprise. The other that actually touches us is also the possibility to use different kinds of discounting techniques. Very interesting. That to be seen how much that is going to be developed further, but especially if when you go to POS, you go into that brick and mortar situation, you need different types of BOGOs and other different kinds of campaigns that you're having there. So having that commercial support from the technical perspective is going to definitely change the platform's future.
Fully agreed. And one thing that I want to add there is Shopify Markets. It's huge. There were almost something like close to 100 mentions of Shopify Markets and new functionalities. But Tomi, what about your expectations for the next big thing? So Shop Talk in Vegas, what are you waiting for?
I'm definitely waiting for the new, maybe a bit more groundbreaking AI insights from companies. So I want to see that, okay, the large language models, one thing, that's something that everyone's buzzing about, but there are a lot more on the AI side. So that kind of practical yet a bit higher scale implementation. So that's what I'm looking from ShopTop. Definitely both from Las Vegas, but also from Barcelona then in the summer.
Great. Can we promise our viewers more great content from the events?
Definitely. Next time we have to do it at the show, but let's do it then.